MrYorkieLoverFitness.com.
How you guys doing? This is Jason from Mr. Yorkie Lover Fitness, and it's just weird. I was watching TV like a week or so ago, and I was flipping around the channels, and I flip around between. I'm like most guys. I watch ESPN. I'll watch the news, and just flip around, and I came onto CNN, and they have this new program that started this season called United Shades of America, and it's hosted by Kamau Bell. And it's basically it's like basically a black perspective on different things in America. And so they had this episode on Portland, Oregon. I guess this one town in Portland, Oregon is supposed to be like the whitest town where you have a majority of white people. And they were talking about how one time it was very black oriented neighborhoods, and then the blacks eventually moved out of this area and the whites pretty much took it over, and there's just a few blacks left in the area. And so the guy was going around, and so they're calling this gentrification. So the guy was going around, and Kamau, he's a black guy, so he's going around and he's talking to, there's only like a handful of black people in this town. It's all like Oregon white hipsters, and he's talking to the black people about their perspective on it. And he talks to this one guy, and this what caught me by surprise and why I had to make a video on this. This guy named Ural Thomas, and I think he's either in his late 60s or early 70s. But basically, this guy's a Portland soul singer. And what tripped me out is, like, as you're looking at this footage now, this guy looks like he could be Leroy Colbert's brother. I'm looking at this guy like he even has the same infectious smile as Leroy had, and I'm just looking and going, oh my God, that's like a twin, could be his brother. And I was just tripping out on this whole thing, so I was like, I gotta make a video about this, because it's like people are gonna trip. And hey, correct me if I'm wrong, but like I said, I'm looking at this footage and it looks like Leroy. Obviously the guy's smaller, and he has a different style because he's a soul singer. But the thing is if you go to YouTube, on YouTube here, and you search for his name, Ural Thomas, you'll come across videos so you can actually hear him sing. I didn't want to put any of the audio in. I didn't want to get any trouble with the copyright strikes or anything like that. So I'm just showing actual footage of him and some pictures of him. But if you go and search for his name, Ural Thomas, and you can actually see this guy perform, and he's still performing, today in Oregon. But it's just very eerie how he looks a lot like Leroy Colbert. And I was just blown away by this. And like, even as I'm editing this video, I'm just like, wow, dude, this guy, like I said, knows the smiles like him. He has the same, his eyes light up the way Leroy did when he's telling the story. And this guy was, the way he's talking and telling stories is very similar to Leroy too. So let me know what you think, because I think this guy, like I said, could easily be his long lost brother or something. But tell me if you think I'm right or wrong, or you agree. And then also go check out his stuff so you can hear his music, because he's a pretty decent singer. So I just had to make this video because it just really tripped me out, and I was a little blown away when I saw this. So check it out, and hey, thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment, like, whatever. Hey, see you next time.